Question 14. This one was done particularly well, really well. So we've got a kite, work out the angle marked x. Most people recognise that the opposite angles on a kite have to be equal. So x has to be 100 because the opposites are equal. Then to work out the full thing, this is 4 sides, it is quadrilateral. Quadrilaterals sum to 360 degrees. So if we add it up, we've got 100, 240, 360, take away 240 is 120. Right, next one, solve the equation. So we're going to do the opposite. So instead of taking away 17, I'm going to add 17. So I've got 11n equals 66. Instead of timesing by 11, I'm going to divide by 11, do the opposite, n equals 6. Right, question 16. Last year, Sally's car insurance with this. She had an accident. The cost of insurance increases by 26%. Work out her insurance this year. I do believe we're now on a calculator section. So I'm going to use a decimal multiplier. So it's increasing by 1.26. So I've got 100%. Sorry, it's increasing by 26. So I've got 100%, add 26% because it's increasing, it's going up. It's 126%. That as a decimal will be 1.26. So all I need to do then is the £332.50 times that increase, 1.26, and that gives me an answer of £418.95. Obviously you can find 10% and 10% and 5% and 1% and add them all up, but using this multiplier just speeds it up when you've got a calculator. Done incredibly well. I think we know normally with prime factor decomposition, we take the number and we split it. So these two things times to give this one, and then we split it. So these two things times to give this. So 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 5 is 15, 6 times 15 is 90. So the number we did prime decomposition of is 90. Right, next one. Write the equation of the line. So to get the equation, we need to know the gradient, and we need to know where it crosses the y-axis. So we know where it crosses the y-axis. It's crossing the y-axis at -3, so we know C is -3. We need to find the gradient now. So the gradient is for every 1 square across what I'm going up. That's very difficult to tell there because it's very small. So let's see how many go across in total. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go up 1. So 4 across to go up 1. We did discuss this. We can get the gradient by doing the rise divided by the run. So the rise here is 1 divided by the run here is 4. So that means I'm going up a quarter each time. 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, a full 1. 4 quarters, a full 1. So my gradient's a quarter. So my answer is y equals 1 quarter x minus 3 y across the y-axis. As long as you had the form y equals x and then a number at the end, you got a mark if you had the quarter right and a mark if you had the -3 right. As long as you had y equals, so if you had y equals x minus 3, that's fine, you got a mark. If you had y equals a quarter x and 0.5, you got a mark. Or having both parts right to get you 2 marks. Right, we're going to plot this box office takings. 2015, 591.5. So here we are going up, I'm just checking, we're doing £20 million in 5 blocks. So 20 million divided by 5 blocks gives us 4 million per block. So I'm going to try this as accurate as we can. So in 2015, it's 591. So 590, 1.5. So that's very, very low on that block, isn't it? Because it's, if you go up that block, it'll be 594. So I'm nowhere near the top of that one. 16 is 551.7. So again, I'm about halfway through that block this time, because 2 would be halfway through the block. So 1.7, I'm nearly halfway through the block. 17, I want to be just below 650, don't I? So 650, and I'm literally right below it because I'm only 1/8 of the way through that square, so that's tiny. 2018, 582. So I've got 570, 574, 578, 582, so it's about there. The 0.3 is really difficult to show. 2009, I want 584, so 570, 574, 578, 582, and I want towards the top of that next block. Perfect. And then with a ruler, obviously, you would join these things together. Which is very difficult, me joining them. We don't join to 0. You lost a mark if you did that. Some people brought this line right down to 0. We don't need to do that. You just draw the graph as it is. Lovely 3 marks there. Okay, we are on to question 2021. I will do that on the next video.